Okay, third day, and a lot's improved in 3 days, or has it been four? Honestly, I'm so tired. I don't even know what reality I'm in right now. I haven't slept in like 20-ish hours now. But that's not the point. The point is things have been changing quite quickly, more quickly than I would ever imagine. It's crazy because I would think this would take longer, but really it's I feel like I'm moving forward, even though it's slow. I feel it, right? Like it's really fast. The only thing I have to work on, obviously, is my reporting skills and me talking, my storytelling. That's obviously what I got to work on. But other than that, like when it comes to like my business, pretty much I have my website up for one of my businesses. It's a social media marketing agency business, right? That one is fully done. I've done that in like 1 day. I have my own logo that I paid money for. That was a original logo, no AI involved. I have another logo that's also, with my marketing agency. Now that one's also no AI. That one's about to be finished in a few days. So I mean, pretty much, you know, I have the chessboards moving, and it's led me to believe something. And yeah, there's other avenues where I could have done things the more authentic way. But I'm a man that likes to move, and if I have to pay you something for that to happen, I'll do that, right? People move in other different ways. But I would like to just really just take the time to just look back at what what, like, if I was to follow what people were telling me, when it came to like saving money, or when it came to like spending money. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be like further like back of experiences and other stuff than I am now. um, and I think that's just a testament to what I've been holding near and dear. And you know and pretty much a lot of people have been talking like about me when it came to like like how poor I was, or that I would normally like to stay at my job, right? I would stay at my job for like a long time. And people were thinking, oh, uh, Brandon is homeless. Brandon is, he doesn't have a house. No one loves him. He's completely alone, and he has no money. He's broke. Stuff like that. Rumors were spreading. Jokes were spreading, and I was made a laughing stock. And at the first time it bothered me, but then I think over time I realized that I realized that that these guys are like probably like spending a lot of money just to look good. And you have me over here who I barely spend anything, and I've already have made over 10K. I've been at this job for about what, two probably like 2 months, probably like a month, and like not that long. And I've already blown past 10K. I didn't even try. And I did that through just what I call sacrifices. I sacrificed so much of what I wanted in life, and I pretty much just had the bare necessity. I ate at the job. I slept at the job. Very brutal, by the way. I don't think if you noticed, or if you haven't tried making a makeshift bed out of chairs. Yeah, horrible on your back. Yeah, it's gonna thank me later in about 30 years. But I did what I had to do, and pretty much it led me to open my eyes to just how much easy it could be if I just do it like this, save my money, and just blow it on making content, investing. rather than people, yeah, doing a lot of overtime, but they're blowing on cars or they're blowing on appearances, they're trying to make themselves look good, and or they're going on carnivals. Oh my God, there's so much cruises. People are just going every single, like, it feels like weeks, cruises, concerts, and all that. And it's not bad to enjoy yourselves, but man, I didn't realize, it was bad. So, it led me to, like, increase so much of my value by just saving, that I was easily able to buy so much equipment that I didn't even, I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried about anything. I wasn't worried about doing anything. Like, I'm already at, like, step, like, 5 to what I should be at step 2, but I'm not, and that's great, right? Like, my own website, it costs a good amount, not that much, but it still costed something to have, like, your own domain and all that, and I was able to do all that easily. I barely even thought about it, and it's great because I've also made connections that I didn't know was possible. And these connections are strong. And I did that by ironically staying at my job and just getting to know people around my job. These my connection. So, for example, I have a person who I got to know by just staying over and walking around the jail. Apparently, they work very closely with a very powerful man. I can't really tell you yet, but very powerful, right? Pretty much, they told me, because I told them what I wanted to do. I told them about my brand, Monarch, and what I wanted to do. And she, I think I still want to do the clothing, the clothing brand, right? I told her about that, and she was like, "Huh, okay. Hey, look, I film. I'm a filmmaker, so let me know whenever that ever pops off, and whenever that pops off, I'll have my models come down and." You do your thing. And I'm like, what models? Hold up. Like, what? And I've realized something. It's, you can make connections naturally. It's natural. It's not you have to force your way to do it. I didn't even notice, nor even thought about, okay, I'm gonna go up to her or him, and I'm gonna make this connection. I'm gonna open other avenues, and it's gonna be like, no, I know it just happened. I'm like, oh really? Yeah. Yeah, they were like, yeah. I'm like, wow, that's great. Yeah, great. So already, I didn't do anything. It just happened naturally. And that's leading me to, like, that led to me gaining more motivation than normal, because a lot of things that I would do is I will attempt my business. I would attempt something. I would attempt to do something, and nothing was happening. And I didn't have that drive that I have now. And like, I didn't feel anything move. And now that I pretty much, like, took my time, I'm going step by step. I'm not skipping steps. I'm not anticipating anything. Now it's like I actually see it. I actually see it now, and it's crazy. And it's only day 3. It's only day 3, and this is just a natural process. This is not like I'm gonna go from here to yachts to clubs to financial freedom, and you're gonna see me with nice clothes, with the 6 pack. No, like I said, this is natural. One day, when I do make it, I'm gonna believe myself. When I do make it, I will leave this up. This will be the 100% truth on one of the ways to make it into business. Whether I am successful or not, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this in the first place, right? Is I don't want to leave people behind if I end up do making it. This is just how it's gonna be, right? It's it's to the point where I don't want people to buy courses or to do or to have false hope in a false narrative, right? This is 100% where it is, and I plan on, and whenever I do make it, to just spill everything like for free, everything in like the trenches, and I'll tell you straight up if you can or cannot make it, right? Like, there is no, oh well, buy my course and find out. No, it's gonna be, well, what have you done today? Well, have you done this? Have you done that? Or hey, look, you're expected to do this. You're expected to do that, right? So that's pretty much where I want to be at in life, right? And I gave myself 4 years until I'm 30. I think I said that, I think like 2 years ago, where I wanted to become a millionaire by the age or before 30 years old. And I had a lot to think about that, because that's a big jump, right? Like, whoa, Spratly, hold up now. I mean, be a millionaire, okay. I'm like, well, it took me time to realize that maybe I don't want to be a millionaire, but I want to at least be financially free, where I'm on the road to it and I don't have to like work my way towards it, rather than having to, do stuff like this and then what I mean. It's like that, you know. That's what I mean, or that's what I mean now. Back then it was like, no, I'm gonna be a millionaire, and like I was like a stupid. Oh my god, it was like I hit $1 million, then I'm a millionaire. No, especially in this economy, you can hit $1 million, you're not a millionaire. You're not. If you hit $1 million, you're not a millionaire. That's the hard truth. That's the hard truth. Um, I would even say beyond $1 million, you're not a millionaire, because it's just that's the economy nowadays, and I had to realize that. And now I've mellowed out a lot to where I'm more like humble to where it's like, as long as I have something available, as long as I have cash flow, which is also very important to have, is cash flow. Cash flow is your number one thing to have. Stick with the job that you have, stick with it, and climb up the ranks. When you climb up the ranks, you're increasing your cash flow. The more cash flow that you increase, the more stuff like what I'm doing you can buy. So right now, I have a lot more stuff that I can buy, a lot more goodies that I can get. When I inevitably rank up, because I'm awesome like that, I'm going to buy even more stuff for myself, and it's gonna, and my hopefully future will come a lot faster because I'm investing into things. So a little nugget there, but I lost my train of thought there, man. What was I gonna say? I don't know, but regardless, that is pretty much the gist of my plan, of my 4 year plan. But right now, I'm condensing it to a 90-day plan of self improvement. I probably will be doing these videos every day, but I will be doing these videos from day one all the way down to like day 7, right? And then after that, it's going to be like week 1 and then like week 2, because I really, really, really want to try to improve these videos. And I think just with my work schedule being so illegal, that it's not going to be possible. So I would like to have a week to just develop these videos and to make it really good, so where it's not like this, but it's actually like edited and it's actually like professionally made, and then it'll just continuously growing, like it'll like grow and grow and grow, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan. But yeah, uh that's it for me. So see y'all. Good luck.